Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
The vaping crisis hits home.
This is an evil that I haven't faced before.
A Metro Detroit teenager gets a double lung transplant, and doctors are showing firsthand just how much damage it can cause.
An army of contractors working to clear Detroit residential streets. They're working on a deadline or they don't get paid. We'll have a live report.
All right, Paula, we're going to begin with video from Sky 4 over Ann Arbor. Why, you may ask? Well, they actually got the worst of it. 11 inches of snow in the last 24 hours, and their weather woes are far from over.
Yeah, indeed. We do have some sad news to pass along. Beaumont Health confirms one person has died from a heart attack due to the weather, and now we are quickly transitioning from record-breaking snow to record-breaking cold.
Yeah, let's start things off here at 5 o'clock with Ben. Bitter cold temperatures now heading into tonight.
Yeah, that's just sort of the two of the 1-2 punch, but I'll tell you, those snowfall numbers from yesterday, we told you to watch out for these numbers because they were going to be hard to believe. 14 inches of snow is what we picked up in the north zone. That was Lexington and Port Huron. Metro zone, the max there 10. You saw that 11 that was out in Ann Arbor. South zone, you only saw 6.3 down in Tipton, so really nothing to sneeze at, right? Well, this was a record. In fact, we set 3 snowfall records yesterday. Right now, we do have a few flurries out there, but that's not going to amount to much. The cold is going to be the story tonight. Current temperatures are at 23, so we're close to setting our lowest high temperature for the date. Then we're going to crush a record low tonight. We're forecasting 7 above, which is going to easily break that record of 12. At least we won't do it again on Wednesday. A forecast low there is at 24, but we'll break down all these numbers in your 4-zone forecast coming up. And we've got a brand new Local Forecasters app. If you don't have it, you should get it. With these big weather swings we're having, it's got a 10-day forecast and a ton of improvements to make using it a whole lot easier. So go download it for free today in your app store by searching WDIV. Devin?
I'll take it, Ben. The clock started at 7 this morning, 24 hours for contractors to plow every single one of Detroit's 1,884 miles of residential streets.
A massive task to be sure, so little time to do it. Paula Tutman's been out with the crews today as they try to get that job done. Paula.
Yeah, it's job number 1. Now, I'm on Bagley Street in Corktown, and you can see the street is pretty clear of snow, not ice. I'm going to explain that in a moment. You may wonder why. Why did the clock start at 7 a.m. instead of last night?
The accumulation of snow is what's important. So we had to wait till there was about 6 inches or so of snow on the ground before we can call them. Once they are activated, they have about a 24-hour window to make sure that their contracts are completed. That means all of the streets within their areas must be plowed at that 16-wide path down the middle of the street so that residents can get to the major roadways.
Detroit has 1,884 miles of residential streets. No small task to remove the snow. And so the magic bullet has been to break the city into 7 zones to get the snow moved.
We're just trying to get the job done quickly as possible, as neatly as possible.
And so these guys have been moving all day, even in sparsely populated areas. It doesn't matter how many homes are inhabited or what's on the street. If there's snow on the street, it has to be moved. The trucks, 3 abreast, to clear a 16-foot swath. And that's because not one car should be inching down the road, but a full and clear egress to the main thoroughfares.
We know that parking on the sides are limited, so we're really trying to do curb-to-curb clearing so that you can go from one end of your block to the next or one end of your street to the next to get to the major roadways, which we prepared with salts.
And the Whitakers are pleasantly surprised.
I just had surgery on Friday and my post-op appointment is tomorrow, so I was wondering how we were going to be able to get out. I lived here since 1989. This is the first time the street has been plowed.
Yeah, you know, the city's really serious about this, but I do need to say that you will notice that there's a veneer of ice. And so this is snow removal, not ice removal. The ice removal is done by the city on the main streets. And so you need to be aware of that. Again, it must be done by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If your street isn't done, just call the Department of City Works, or rather Public Works. Just give them a call and let them know, because if these contractors don't do the work, they don't get paid for it. Guys?
That's huge. Okay, Paula, thanks.
Now, while you're out shoveling, the Postal Service is asking you to help them out. Postal Service would ask you to clear walkways, including steps, porches, and the street near your mailbox of ice and snow. They say that way it'll help keep mail carriers safe and you will get your mail easier. Well, first came the snow, now it's the cold. Can you imagine not having heat on a day like today? So we are raising money to keep heat on for so many Metro Detroit families, right, Kim?
That's right. Let's get over to Hank Winchester. He is in the telethon and talking to folks about raising money with DTE. They're going to help us with the donations that we raise here today, right, Hank?
Yeah, Kimberly, they are matching these donations dollar for dollar, which is great news because clearly Old Man Winter is already making his mark here in Metro Detroit with all that cold and snow. We could be in for a long, cold winter, and that's why we need your help. There are people that need help paying these bills to keep the heat on. The number you can call, 313-298-WDIV. You can also donate on our website. Click on Detroit.com. Coming up, you're going to see how this organization works. You're going to see the people that it is benefiting. You'll also learn much more about how you can make a big difference. Back to you.
All right, Hank, that's great. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Well, now to new information tonight after a body is found inside a burned out car.
And police made the discovery a little before 10 this morning on the city's east side. This is at the corner of Elgin and Gilbo, not far from City Airport. Larry Spruill was there as police worked to figure out how and why it all happened.
There are still a lot of questions in this case that police are trying to figure out, like how did the car get here, who was inside. But take a look, you can see that police are still out here trying to figure out those answers, but that will be hard to do because this area is very vacant. There is an abandoned home to the right of your screen, but pretty much nothing else at this moment.
And that's another obstacle for Detroit police Tuesday. They are having a tough time finding and talking to witnesses. Our cameras there as police focused in on this car, just sitting at the corner of Elgin and Gilbo, not far from French Road and Van Dyke. Police got the call around 9:30 Tuesday morning. That's when they found a burned car with a body inside. But the interesting thing is snow covered the car. My photographer Norman and I also saw police shoveling snow around the car, possibly looking for clues or evidence. So now police are trying to figure out how did the car get there, who was inside the car, and due to snow covering it, how long was it there? Reporting on the Detroit's east side, Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All right, Larry. Well, he was on the verge of tears today. Detroit businessman Bob Carmack told the Detroit City Council he has proof Mayor Duggan accepted bribes related to Detroit's demolition program. We bring in Rod Maloney. Rod, Carmack said that Mayor Duggan should be in jail.
Yeah, he was very emotional, Devin, and it was one of those things in the long-running saga between Carmack and the mayor, talking about what Carmack believes to be vast amounts of corruption in the city, but it also had to do with a bond that the mayor wants to have for building demolitions. He wants to put this on the ballot next March.
I don't think you should do anything for this city to help this man. This man, there's a guy in jail doing 28 years, a black man. This man's worse than that guy. Damn. I mean, worse. He should be in jail. Lock this guy up. Yeah. That's what I say. Yeah. Lock him up.
Businessman Robert Carmack has run an all-out one-man campaign against Mayor Mike Duggan and brought his claims of corruption to the city council yet again today. He asked the council to ignore the mayor's request for a $250,000 blight municipal bond issue, and he had a lot of company. Detroit State Representative Sherry Gay Dagnogo blasted the administration's problems with federal and inspector general investigations.
We need to remove the cloud of suspicion that exists over this body. You are able to restore truth, trust, and transparency. We cannot have a representative democracy with all of these inquiries that are going on.
Then community organizer Carol Ahambe looks to the city's downtown and then beyond and sees a war-torn country.
And I go back through the neighborhoods that I have organized, and they is Beirut, okay? So do something in the community.
Now, the mayor's office was at the hearing today, and they made the case for the need for this bond. They need that $250 million to keep the demolitions going to get rid of these blighted properties. They say if they don't get this bond, that it's going to take 13 years instead of 5 years to clear away all of these abandoned buildings. Reporting live downtown, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Stay on it. All right, Rod. Well, Disney, we've got a problem.
That's right, complaints pouring in after the launch of the company's highly anticipated streaming service. Nick.
A 63-year-old woman brutally set on fire as she finished up her shift at a Coney Island.
She's stable still. She's still 50-50. She's not out of the woods yet.
That story coming up.
Vaping-associated lung injury is on the rise, causing deaths across the country. I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, a miraculous save at Henry Ford Hospital with a first-of-its-kind double lung transplant.